Hey guys, it's Rhyno back here to continue WrestleMania review series. This is another very anticipated WrestleMania review for obvious reasons. Of course, we're here to review WrestleMania 19, 2003, and of course, I'm here with a special guest.
Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and we're here to review WrestleMania 19. Of course, with my buddy here, it's Rain Blood. So let's just hit that Limp Bizkit music again, and let's get the show on the road. And fun fact, this was the first WrestleMania to be under WWE, not WWF.
I was about to say that, actually. So, yeah, good that you mentioned it, right?
Yep.
And yes, I love the theme song to this too.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just awesome song, and it suits WrestleMania too, right?
Yes.
You and I toe to toe.
Yes, exactly. Just it fits perfectly. I don't know. Limp Bizkit are like the kings of pay-per-view theme songs. They really are.
I agree. The music is awesome. They get so much hate, right?
I know, right? Like they get so much hate. They're awesome. Like I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. Like.
Yeah. All right. All
right. Let's go. WrestleMania 19.
All right. So my overall thoughts on the show. We're going with that first, okay?
Okay.
All right. This WrestleMania is amazing in my opinion. Sorry, just noise at the background.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, phenomenal WrestleMania. In my opinion, it's the best pure wrestling show in WWE history. Would you agree?
I can honestly see that, definitely, because it does have a lot of great pure wrestling. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And this is not really a WrestleMania you should show to a non-wrestling fan, honestly. Like, you know what I mean?
Really. In terms of, like, if this is the wrestling you're used, like, if this is, like, just, like, the punching and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, this type of wrestling, they're not going to like it. They're going to be looking confused. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Show them, like, WrestleMania 17 or maybe even WrestleMania 30 or something.
Yes, because this one has a lot more of the actual wrestling in it, because there was a lot of really technical wrestlers on this show, if you ask me. Like,
exactly. So, yeah.
Shall we get started?
Wait, what are your overall thoughts on the show?
Oh, shoot. I forgot to say that. Great WrestleMania. Definitely. I loved this WrestleMania. This is surely one of the best WrestleManias of all time. And definitely a great WrestleMania to end the 10 section. You know, like WrestleMania 10, 11, 12. Then the 10 section. Definitely a great way to end off the 10 section and go on to the 20s.
Exactly. So, and believe it or not, guys, this is only my third favorite WrestleMania. Okay.
I put this in my top 10. There's a little bit of, it's not my top 5 personally, but it is in my top 10.
Glad you're being honest, man. I mean, most people have it at number 2, right?
Yes, I'm being honest. It's in my top 10, but it's not in my top 5 personally. There's just 5 others that I like more.
So this is your number 6?
This would be my number 6.
All right. Now, without further ado, let's get on with the actual matches, right?
Yep, let's do this.
All right. So we have the opening match, the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match. Matt Hardy defending against Rey Mysterio. This match was a lot of fun. It was only 5 minutes, but they did pretty much everything they could here, basically. Just lots of fun. Exactly what you expect between these two guys. What do you think of this match?
Definitely a really fun match, and shouts out to Rey Mysterio for putting on that Daredevil costume. For that was just cool. I love it when he used to do that, where he would come out in the come out in the cool attires. I remember for WrestleMania 25, he did the Joker, and that was his best one personally to me.
Definitely, man.
I like it when he used to do that. So yeah, definitely a great match. Really good match between the both of them. You know, it was for the Cruiserweight title, and just a lot of high-flying action, honestly.
All right. So that was that match, and Matt Hardy retained the title, right?
Personally, I would have liked it for Rey Mysterio to have won the title here, but I like Matt Hardy, so I'm not complaining too much.
All right. So yep. Then we have the next match, which was supposed to be a tag team match. Undertaker and this guy that no one's ever heard of.
Now I know the full story to this. What happened is that Nathan Jones was about to come out to the ring, but then Morton Joe called him. He was like, "I need you on the Fury Road right now." And then he goes running, and Undertaker's looking for him. He's like, "Wait, where'd he go?"
Oh,
Valhalla.
Good one, man. Oh,
I had to make that joke. I just had to. All right, but anyways, continue.
Yes. Yeah, Nathan Jones, a wrestler that no one's heard of. Basically, he was supposed to be in this match teaming with Undertaker. But I forgot what happened. Did he get?
But he actually got attacked by Big Show and A-Train.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was a handicap match, and this match, it's not the best match in the world. It's not that bad either, in my opinion.
Oh, it's not a terrible match, but it's not that good either.
Yeah, yeah, Undertaker, he actually did a pretty dang good job of handling two guys at once. That's what she said.
Yep, but yeah, but it's one of Undertaker's weaker matches at WrestleMania. But overall, it's still not him versus Gorilla Monsoon or anything. But because we all know how awful that match is. But still, it's an okay match. It was fine. It was just nice to see Undertaker have a WrestleMania match.
Wait, did you say Gorilla Monsoon?
I meant to say Giant Gonzalez. What the hell?
But yeah, and we all know who won. Undertaker, of course, going 11-0.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though he technically beat two guys, right?
Yeah, it's still a match. Yeah, I know he beat two guys, but it's like I think it's for a match. Like it's still one match.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean, eh?
Yes. Alrighty, on to the next match.
Yeah, so we have the next match, triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. Victoria defending against Trish Stratus and Jazz. This match was awesome for a Divas match. Women's match, sorry.
Yeah, for a women's match, nowadays it's very rare to get that. But back then it was not a rare thing, actually. It was actually really good wrestling. And this was great. I honestly really enjoyed this match. Some very, very good women's wrestling, in my opinion. And it was a really enjoyable match.
Yeah, I really like this match too. And I've got to say, probably the best women's match in WrestleMania history, even over Mickie James versus who'd she face at WrestleMania 22?
Trish Stratus.
Oh yeah, Trish Stratus. Which is another.
That's my favorite. So,
all right, I'd put this one just a bit over that one, but I'll get to 22,
which is fine. I can understand.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the best women's WrestleMania match ever will be topped at this year's WrestleMania. Honestly,
quite possibly. We just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see if they do it right, of course.
Yeah, I'm referring to Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks, okay?
Yes, like I said, if they do it right, if they let them fight, and not do the same old diva shtick.
Shtick.
Yeah, shtick. So yeah, but overall, this was a really enjoyable match. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And Trish Stratus won the women's title, so.
Exactly.
I believe this was her first time. I could be wrong.
I can't remember. But
all right, on to the next match.
Yes, then we have the next match. And this next match is a little weird because you had Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit in this match fighting each other in tag teams, and then they were both best friends at the next WrestleMania, right?
Exactly. That very odd situation that happened. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
fighting each other and then they hug it out at the next WrestleMania. But the
Yeah.
match he is referring to is Team Angle, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas versus the Los Guerreros, A Guerrero and Chavo Guerrero, and they're going up against Chris Benoit and Rhyno.
Yeah, a triple threat tag match for the Tag Team Championship, of course.
Yes, the WWE Tag Team Championship, to be more specific.
Yes, not the World Tag Team Champion. That's a different one. But anyway, this match was really, really good. Didn't go on for too long. Could have been... I think if this match was longer, it had potential to be like be part of like one of the many great matches on the show, in my opinion. You think?
Yes, but it was just way too short. It really was.
But it was pretty awesome for what it was. It was.
Oh yeah, definitely. Some great action there.
Yeah, just a great technical match between these three tag teams. You can't really go wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and you had what did you think of this match?
Very good. Really enjoyed it. Definitely a really good tag team match, in my opinion. You got three great tag teams in there, you know, and just six incredible wrestlers in that ring. So yeah.
Yeah, and I believe Team Angle retained.
Yes, yes. Team Angle retained the titles.
Yes, so that was a really good match. Could have been great if given more time. But yes. But anyway, the next match, and this match is, in my opinion, the match of the night, and the second best match of 2003, in my opinion, behind Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit from Royal Rumble.
Yes. And this was my favorite match of the night as well.
Would you agree it's the second best?
Yes.
All right.
And that is Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho.
Yes, Y2J versus HBK.
In my opinion, him versus Chris Jericho is one of Shawn Michaels' best feuds, and I think it's Chris Jericho's best feud, honestly, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah. They feuded here, and they feuded again in 2008, which was even awesomer, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah, they did even better in 2008. But man, this matchup was incredible.
Yes, just amazing mat wrestling, especially at the start. The crowd were just like loving it, basically. Just a back and forth, incredible technical match, and they even fought outside the ring for a bit.
Yes.
And and you had Jericho doing the walls of Jericho to HBK on the outside, probably to try and get him counted out, right? Yeah, and you had great counters, great reversals, and the ending was awesome too. I mean, Shawn Michaels wins with a roll-up, like a schoolboy, and that didn't make Jericho look weak, right?
Yes, and they ended it perfectly. Like, you know, they see them shaking hands and hugging and stuff. Then Jericho just kicks him right in the family jewels, and it was just perfect.
Yeah, but this match was phenomenal. Just great stuff, and arguably the best match of Chris Jericho's career.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I'm kind of tied between this or his match against Triple H at Fully Loaded 2000.
Yeah, and either this or him versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 28. Personally, for me.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Oh boy, I have a feeling we're going to be on a disagreement once we get into that WrestleMania, but we'll save that for another time.
Yes. So yeah, amazing match, and yeah, Shawn Michaels won. So yeah.
Yes.
Then we have Then we have the next match, which I personally think is an awesome match, but next match is a little controversial. I mean, if you see the storyline going into the next match, you know, it was the world title match, Triple H defending against Booker T. Like there was like debate about like rumors if Triple H was a racist. You know, I mean,
Yeah, like guys like you don't win titles. Oh, I meant by he was a WCW guy. Yeah, sure it was. Okay, I'm being serious. Like, sure it was Triple H. Sure it was.
And like giving him gave him like a quarter or something in the bathroom or something. But,
just the whole storyline was stupid. It really was.
So a lot of subliminal racism here,
and they make Booker T look like, I'll just say this, a B word. Okay, they honestly do. Like, literally, once we get to the end of the match, we'll talk about that. But I'm not a fan of this match. It's not horrible, but at the same time, it's not that good as well. It's just mediocre. I'm sorry. Like, I just find this to be a very mediocre match.
Yeah. So personally, I thought this match was awesome. I would have rated this match even higher if the ending was different. We'll talk about that later. But this match, it was awesome. I thought a lot of great, some back and forth stuff. Booker T looked great. I thought this match was a lot of fun. Just some good stuff. They did fight outside the ring for a bit, so that was cool. And at the ending, let's talk about the ending. Okay.
If there's anything I hate about this match, it's the ending. Okay, so what Triple H does is he hits the pedigree on, Booker T. Okay, fine, whatever. If he went for the, he was going to go for the pin right afterward. No, they wait about a minute or two. They're just laying there. Like, they're both down. Then Triple H puts his shoulder on Booker T, I believe, and he goes 1, 2, 3. I'm like, I never say oh, he buried him or something. No, he buried Booker T. Like, I'm being serious. Like, if he legitimately, he would have kicked out by then. You know what I mean? He waited a minute or two to do it. No, he literally still got the 3 count. It's just stupid, that ending, and it just makes me infuriated every time I think about it, honestly.
Yeah, and honestly, I got to give props to Booker T for this feud. Like, he was being a team player, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, because it's like they were putting racism in the storyline against him in a way,
Yeah, and honestly, why couldn't they make him win the title? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. I mean, look, like, when I think about the storyline, I think I now realize why people were so happy when Mark Henry, a black man, won the title in 2011.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, because just why couldn't we have him win the title? You know what I mean? Like, the storyline was kind of building to him winning the title. You know what I mean?
Yep, and
but we were just in the middle of Triple H's reign of terror. Like,
yep, that's what happens when you're the son-in-law of the company's owner,
and when you're doing adult things to the boss's daughter. Anyways, moving on to the next match.
All right, this next match, which was a street fight, Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon. The storyline going in, I actually thought was kind of cool. I mean, it's like Hogan and Vince were arguing about who created WrestleMania. Hogan said that the fans created WrestleMania. Vince, I respect Vince McMahon. Okay, I always will, honestly. I mean,
yeah.
He literally invented WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, he's the one that came up with the idea. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, he's the one that came up with the idea for WrestleMania. We gotta give him huge props for that, honestly. Like, because we wouldn't have the phenomenon of WrestleMania if it wasn't for him. So,
exactly, and Hulk Hogan popularized WrestleMania, really, right?
Yes.
Yeah, in the early days, and so that's where Hulk Hogan gets his credit, right?
Mm-hmm. But overall, as this match goes, it's a decent street fight.
Personally, I thought it was an awesome street fight. Just there was just
At least it was better than the street fight that we got at 26. I'll just say that involved Mr. McMahon, but we'll get to that when we get to that in that WrestleMania review. But anyways,
God, that match was shit.
if you don't know what we're talking about, we'll just wait till 26 to tell you about that.
Exactly. So I'll give my thoughts now on this match.
Yes.
Yes, this match, I thought it was awesome, personally. I loved it. Definitely. I just love the idea of two old guys having a match like this. Just, yeah, and like they were using, I think they used trash cans, I believe, and Vince, I think they used ladders, did they?
I believe they did pull out a ladder at one point.
Yeah, and Hogan and Vince, they were bleeding like crazy in this match, just... And Vince, I love this part, but at the same time, I find it pretty hilarious. Vince doing the leg drop onto Hogan on the announce table. It just looked...
It looks stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. It just,
Oh, I'm sorry. When he did something. Oh my god. Oh man. When he does the leg drop and tries to pump the leg. Oh man. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a hamstring. Oh man. But anyways, yeah, this is just, it's a decent street fight in my opinion. It was decent. Not the worst thing ever, but it was just decent to me.
Yeah. Well, and we'll talk about this briefly. Roddy Piper interfering, right?
Yes.
Rest in peace, of course.
Yes, rest in peace and random as hell. Like,
and I think he was attacking Hogan.
It was weird. Like,
yeah, and a little nice surprise too, I guess.
Yes, it was just weird.
But yeah, of course they made Hulk Hogan win. Which, what do you think of Hogan winning?
It should have been Hogan winning, honestly.
Even though, like we did say, Vince was like the one to credit with WrestleMania, right?
Yes, but if you're gonna make Hogan win, like it's like, you know what I mean? Like, make the actual legit wrestler win.
Exactly.
Don't WrestleMania 27 this. People know what I'm talking about.
We'll talk about that specific match, right?
Yes, when we get to that. All right, the next match.
All right, the next match was sadly, it was the last match of Stone Cold's career, retiring at 38, I believe. This match was awesome. I'd say the third best match of the night, and that was The Rock versus Steve Austin.
It's my personal second favorite match of the night. I loved this match. It was honestly the perfect conclusion to their feud. It really was.
Definitely. But yeah, this match was just pretty much a great brawl. I mean, it's got nothing on their WrestleMania 17 match, of course.
It's hard to top something when I call it the greatest wrestling match of all time. So it's hard to top that, but it's still a phenomenal match. And to me, it's the second best match in their, I guess you could say, the WrestleMania trilogy.
Yeah, I thought this was better than their WrestleMania 15 match, definitely.
Oh, I put that over their WrestleMania 15. Not discrediting their WrestleMania 15 match.
Exactly. That match was still awesome, right?
Yes, still awesome. But I loved this match. Like I said, it was the perfect conclusion to end their feud. And, I'm glad The Rock finally won, a match in their feud. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I am too. And you know what? This match had some funny parts in it. You had Rock wearing Stone Cold's vest.
Yes, and like him trying to do the impression of Stone Cold and stuff, and then he gets a stunner and flops like a fish, of course. But
the ending, oh my god, guys, I freaking love the ending to this match. I want to talk about it if you don't mind.
oh no, go ahead.
All right, man, freaking hell! I mean, The Rock did a rock bottom, I think, and then I think he did the people's elbow right after that. Then he goes for the pin, Austin cokes out, and Rock just can't believe it. I just love, and he's even more shocked when he does the finishing moves again, and Austin kicks out again, right?
Yes, just keeps on kicking out and kicking out.
Yes, the look on Rock's face, I just love the look on his face.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, The Rock seems like every time he does that, his eyes are about to pop out of his head.
Yeah, and then he does a third rock bottom, I believe, and goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Rock wins.
Yep, The Rock wins.
Finally winning a match from the two, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this was still an awesome match. Like I said, third best match tonight. I love this match mainly because of the ending, but the match overall is still pretty awesome, right?
Yes, amazing match. I loved it.
Yeah, so you've pretty much said your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly, what are your thoughts on the ending?
Oh, great ending. Definitely awesome ending. I loved it.
Me too, man. All right, then we get on to, the main event of WrestleMania 19. Sorry.
We have Kurt Angle defending the WWE Championship against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and if you didn't notice, this is the only WrestleMania where wrestlers had used their real names in the main event of WrestleMania. Did you notice?
Did not actually, but awesome.
Yeah, this match, I love this match so much, guys, but it makes me sad, honestly. Like if you guys seen the WrestleMania 20 DVD, it actually comes with a documentary called The Mania of WrestleMania. Have you seen it?
The what of WrestleMania?
The Mania of WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a documentary on WrestleMania 19, and just hearing about the stuff these two guys went through before and after the match, it kind of makes me sad, honestly. Like neither of them were feeling good actually when this match happened. They just wanted to. But at the same time, I'm proud of these two. I mean, they pretty much made this match as epic as they could, right? Besides one certain spot, right?
The only problem I have with this match, okay, so no offense, but dummy Brock Lesnar decides, I'm going to go to the top rope and I'm going to do a shooting star press. What the heck? This turns out to be the worst high-flying. This is the worst high-flying maneuver, performed by someone I have ever seen. He almost broke his neck.
Exactly, you could have died, eh?
What was he thinking?
But just be careful. Let's hope that Brock Lesnar does not watch this review since you called him a dummy.
Well, if he does, I'm driving to Mexico.
But
he's gonna find me. He's gonna find me, eat me, and kill me.
Yep. Put some new meat to eat.
But besides that, this was an excellent match. It really was. It was a great wrestling match. Some great mat wrestling, and it was just overall great. I loved it. Definitely great match.
Yeah, great technical wrestling. Yeah, you really don't. It's this. This is a different type of match that Brock Lesnar has. Really, he's usually usually a brawler type guy, but here he busted out his more technical maneuvers, and it was excellent. Some botches here and there. There were times when you felt like you could just tell that these guys were uncomfortable sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. And yeah, like we said, the ending with the shooting star press, yeah, that was pretty terrible.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, so Brock Lesnar, he goes for a second F5, and the move connects, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And did you notice in the audience there was like a guy who had like a piece of paper. He wrote one on
Wait, what? As you can hear police cars. You.
it.
I'm sorry. I just lost track. Like I heard like police cars outside. You were saying?
If you didn't notice in the audience, there was a guy who had a piece of paper. He had one on one side and he had two on the other side. Then he ripped it up when the count went to 3.
Oh, I didn't notice that actually.
That was yeah. If you go back, you might see it. But yes, the
Okay.
smash was phenomenal. If not for that botch, I felt this could have been better than Jericho HBK, honestly. But
Maybe, but just that botch I think really hurt the match. That's just me.
yeah, Brock Lesnar wins his second WWE Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So and show of respect at the end with Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. That was awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and on the same documentary I mentioned a little earlier, Brock Lesnar, there was footage of Brock Lesnar backstage right after the match, like he was telling everyone, "Fuck off, fuck." I'm like, because his neck was hurting so much.
No offense, but that was your own fault.
Which is true. So yeah, they were trying to help him out, but yeah. So yeah, overall excellent WrestleMania. We can't praise this WrestleMania enough. Basically, just
it was incredible. Yeah, it was just such an incredible WrestleMania. I loved this WrestleMania. It was great.
Yep. And so yep, that concludes our review. We will see you guys in a few minutes for our review of 1, 2, 3, 4 WrestleMania 20, where it all begins again.
Again.
But yeah.
All right,
So, yeah.
I'm wwefan0599, and we'll see you all later. Peace.
By later, we mean a few minutes.
Yep.
Link to his channel in the description, of course. And I'm a training bud, and I'm out too. Peace. Look at your face.